All right, there's reports going out there that Donovan Mitchell will sign a max contract with the Utah Jazz. Sorry, anybody that was thinking about getting Donovan Mitchell, the New York Knicks, the Miami Heat. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I was shocked when Gordon Hayward decided not to come back to the Utah Jazz. I think he might have signed one extension with the Utah Jazz from his rookie deal. But I'm surprised that Donovan Mitchell's staying. I think it's a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And only he knows. I'm just looking from the outside in. I think it's a mistake that he's staying with that he's staying there. All right, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I think it's a huge mistake. You just look at the situation. Ain't nobody coming to Utah to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You stuck with Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert, and nobody offensively there gonna give you buckets. Bojanovic, he could have tipped the series in y'all hand, but in the long run, Utah is what they is at this point. They're 6th, 4th, 5th seed in the West type of team. Maybe he was in the East, he could have made a run. Tremendous talent. I think for him, the best move was to move East, or he can get the recognition that he deserves. In Utah, he won't never get the recognition. Nobody checking for Utah basketball games. Even after him and Jamal Murray put on a hell of a basketball and scoring clinic in this series, nobody going to be checking for Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really built a great brand in Utah. I mean, you could say Karl Malone and John Stockton, but then again, they still didn't get a championship in Utah. And I think he was better off served looking to go somewhere else. I mean, you know, he made Utah a lot better. I'm not saying that he don't got no help, but Ingles ain't show up, Conley ain't show up, and Gobert can't score. You know, if he can elevate Utah and do what he did versus a good Denver Nugget team, imagine what he can do, you know, if he went to Brooklyn and played with Kyrie and KD, or he went out to New York and what he did for that franchise, or he went to Miami and played with Jimmy Butler. I mean, he should be where should be trying to move at. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, man, I just don't see it being a good move for his brand. You know, he gonna be one of those dudes that stay in Utah and be a forgotten guy. I mean, he should have moved east. You know, maybe go team up with Trae Young in Atlanta or something like that. I think he could do a lot of good in the Eastern Conference. I think he could make a lot of money in the Eastern Conference as well too. But you got to respect it. He probably want to, in his mind, he probably want to retire Utah Jazz. He probably approaching it, you know, like Derrick Rose approached the Bulls, like Paul George was approaching the Indiana Pacers. But, you know, he probably one of the 10 best players in the league, both sides of the ball. He a good defender. He an excellent offensive player, and he also makes his teammates better. You take him off Utah, they're probably a lottery team and a high lottery team at that. So, I mean, maybe he comfortable in Utah. He comfortable with Quinn Snyder being the coach. He comfortable in mending his relationship with Rudy Gobert. But personally, career move-wise, for his brand, sneakers, for his money and endorsements, staying in Utah is a huge mistake. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many black people that want to stay in Utah, to be honest. How many black people in Utah? Like 0.5%? And that's the God honest truth. But salute to him. I can respect trying to win a championship in a place, but it's like running in the same. It's like running in place and expecting to run miles. You know, if you're running in place, you ain't going nowhere. And staying in Utah is running in place. And when Gordon Hayward realized that, Donovan Mitchell probably gonna realize that. I'm gonna say 2 years into this new contract, he gonna probably realize that, and he gonna probably want to get out of there. So always remember Kevin Garnett said. He said, you know, for years I had the biggest contract in the league. I cried because we didn't win. He said I got advice for guys that's being loyal and all that. He said, go get a championship right now. Go out there and go join forces and win. Because, you know, all you're going to do is suffer and lose in places like Minnesota, Utah. So, Donovan Mitchell, he needed to rethink that. I fuck that contract. Get out of there. Go somewhere east where you can get the recognition that you deserve. But, hey, let me know what you guys think about Donovan Mitchell staying in Utah. He's supposed to be signing a max contract. It's not a super max. His next contract will be a super max depending on what the new CBA say. But don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget we got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Mr. Cash App name, that's in the description. But forget all that. Best way to donate is share the video. And don't forget to check my other channel out, Mother City Sports Talk. I talk some Piston Talk over there as well. And check out our NBA Talk playlist for more videos tonight. And I should have an immediate reaction to the Houston Rocket and Oklahoma City Thunder game tonight. One time for the one time. We gone.